intro.
And we are back, man. Another beautiful day and another new intro, man, for the Waterboy Show. Shout out to old Staring Aaron, man, for putting together the new intro.
Aaron Pittman, man. That was dope. Good job, Aaron.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Welcome out to the Waterboy Show. Shout out to everybody that's out there in audio land, whether you watching the podcast or listening to the podcast. You could have been anywhere in the world. That's why the saying goes. But you are here rocking with the Waterboy Show, and we appreciate you. Right about now, we always do a little house business. We talk about digital currency. Hey, that's going into your heart. Taking some time to show us some love digitally, right? All that is a comment, that's a like, that's a share, that's you subscribing to something, that's you leaving us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Believe it or not, that does help the show. It 100% helps us. It helps our visibility, helps people find the show, and it helps more people come together as we build this community of people that love the Waterboy Show and love these blood pressure birds. So please leave us a rating, like, share, subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you're watching, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you follow the page. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell another friend. And after that, tell 10 more friends, and let's keep it going and going and going. After you do that, you see this nice sweatshirt me and B rocking. Man, today we both dressed in our gear, man. This is the Waterboy Show official merch. You can find that at 285clothing.com. That's 285clothing.com. You can find all Waterboy Show merch. You can find all things blood pressure birds. These blood pressure birds are stressing me out. You can find that. You can find the Atlanta made. You can find the Neat One sweatshirt. Man, you can find all things Atlanta. You also can find things that are sold by the Atlanta Culture page and our family at Atlanta Culture, man. That's 285clothing.com. Support the Waterboy Show today. We got some dope merch, man. And with that said, house business out the way, new intro out the way. People coming in, showing love. What's up, B, man? How was your weekend, my brother?
Man, weekend was good, man. Got a chance to see my boy, Buddy Hill, boy? Man. He had 30 points yesterday, man.
That excited you.
Yeah, man. I was like, I knew he was good. I knew he still had it. Got a chance to watch the Hawks, man, play a meaningless game, which I like the Hawks.
You went to the game?
No, I watched it.
Okay. Yeah. I thought the way you were talking, I thought maybe you went to the game.
I wish I could have gone to Miami on a good Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Jet skiing.
Yeah, why not?
That'd have been dope.
Why not?
But I didn't get a chance to go.
Why
I've been
not?
I've been to a Hawks game this year. Yeah, I did go to a Hawks game this year. The beginning, we went to the draft party. Then we had some press passes and went to one game this year.
Okay.
But my weekend was good, man. Got a chance to get some rest. I think 4-day last weekend kind of wore us out. So I had to wait till all the way to this weekend to rest from that weekend.
Okay.
So it was good.
Okay.
How was your weekend?
Man, it was good, man. You know, I'm smiling because, you know, those of us that's over here, man, punching the clock, man, I find it funny. You got a chance to wait a whole nother week to get rest. I'm still waiting to get rest.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I'm gonna tell you something that did happen, man, on the job. Shout out, man, to one of the young brothers on the job, man. So we went on the radio with Dukes of Bell Tuesday, right? Mm-hmm. And so Thursday, which is my quote unquote Friday, since I work Sunday through Thursday, right? Uh-huh. I'm sitting there in the van. I had a trainee with me, somebody that I'm training on the job, and a young dude at the job walked by and he see me. He was like, "Hey, OG. Hey, man, I just want to tell you how proud of you I am, man." He like, "Man, you and your boy, man, y'all done made it." He said, "Man, I was in the van and I heard your voice." He said, "I was listening on the radio." He said, "I told everybody in the van, the pilot, look, y'all got to listen." He worked here. He worked here with me. He said, "Man, I made them all listen."
That was up.
He said, "Man, we were riding in the van, man, we listen." He said, "Man, y'all know what y'all be talking about too." He said, "Man, I just want to let you know, man, you done made it, man. You done made it, man." So that was like the start of my weekend, because that happened Thursday night. He said the people said, well, did he take all work? He said, no, he worked the night shift, so he'll be in here in a few minutes. and look, he was not lying. So then when we went from that, that's how my weekend, quote unquote, started off. Then Friday, so me and my boys, we have a thing that my baby boy Carter, I don't know why he named it this, but he calls it Bros Night, right? Mm-hmm. And that's a night where just the three of us hang out at the house. We hang out late. We watch movies. We used to play games. We don't play games as much anymore, but we watch movies. And then I'll like cook some food. Like it used to be an early breakfast. Like so we'll hang out from like 8 p.m. to try to make it to like 6 in the morning. Mm-hmm. And I'll cook like an early breakfast, maybe like 3. And so we had our first Bros Night of the year. And man, we hung out, man. Showed them Terminator 2.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? Christian didn't make it.
That's the one with the metal guy, like
yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, so me and my baby boy hung out, man. I made some air fried some wings, put my nice hot honey sauce on them, man. Made some fried rice from scratch.
Hot honey, right?
Oh yeah. Honey hot. Whatever you want to call it, honey hot honey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's hot sauce with some honey on them. You know what I'm saying? Made my wings, then made my famous chicken fried rice at the house. But we were popping, sitting up, boy, nice plate, hung out with my boys. And so that's what my weekend consisted of, man. Just hung out with the boys and just kicked it with the fam, man.
You know what I'm thinking right now? Out of all three of us, me, you, and Doug, as far as cooking, we all think we can cook better than each other.
I don't have none. I don't think I know how to cook better than anybody.
No, you don't.
I mean, I don't think about your cooking.
But I'm saying you think you can cook better than me?
Some things I probably could.
See what I'm saying?
Some things I
now,
probably
Doug
could.
think he can cook better than on anything. He ain't got no burgers like me. He ain't got no baked beans like me. Not chili like me. You know.
I mean, he can make some burgers now.
But you do know those are the only 3 you got. But
I can grill a steak. I can bake some chicken.
I mean,
if it's anything on the grill,
cook.
Yeah,
I get that.
But you can't. My shit gonna taste better than yours.
Okay.
And yours too. I mean, what you know what, Trae? You had some good dressing. I can't cook dressing. He made me a pan of dressing and ate it and gave me like a spoonful, but that was good. I appreciate that.
I didn't make the pan.
I smell a summer challenge coming on. I think we gotta take this to the streets because I'm throwing my hat in this too. So
Mario cooked. Okay,
I feel like we got to do this and settle this and figure out a way to tie in the community. We got to do this, y'all.
Well, this is the thing. I don't.
Water Boys Chopped coming soon.
Well, this thing. I don't look to compete with my cooking. I cook and hey, my kids and wife love it. My kids and wife love it. I'm happy.
Man, you know what I'm saying? That man like to compete in everything.
I don't have to compete at cooking. Because there's certain things
you better come with
there's
it.
certain things I cook that you don't, and there's certain things you cook that I don't.
I think you get me on probably fried rice because you kind of perfected that.
Dog, listen, like Doug said, you can cook a burger.
And I do the cauliflower fried rice. Ooh.
Okay.
I do that too. It's actually dope. Yeah.
I don't like cauliflower.
You're going to have to put me up on game on that.
I try. I ain't going to lie. If it's tastes like fried, I try it.
Yeah, you're going to have to put me up on game on that. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. So, look, we got a lot of stuff.
We got a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff.
So those of y'all out there listening, and you're not watching in audio land. He just picked up a souvenir from the Braves game that Doug brought in. So that's the stuff that he's talking about.
So me and Doug went to the season opener to the Braves a couple weeks ago, and we saw this. So we need to get this, and I was already full, but it was full of popcorn, man.
They ain't stopped you before.
Well, they stopped me that day. I was full.
That ain't what stopped him that day. He looked at the cost and was like, bro, I ain't paying.
That too. That too. But look, man, I like this. Would you eat a bat full of popcorn if you saw it full of popcorn?
That ain't nothing.
They ran through it.
They ran through it.
I'm talking about through
that
it.
ain't nothing, bro.
Throw me that Braves, but I think I can knock this all out, man.
That's not a lot of popcorn.
Yeah, it's probably like the same thing as
they
one
ain't
of
nothing like a bag, bro.
I like this, y'all. Hey, look, if
that's not even a large at the movie theater.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah, and even at the Hawks game, you get a free refill, and the refill is like a whole just random bag full of popcorn.
Yeah, shout out to Mario and his wife, man. They went to every Hawks game this year, and the College Park Skyhawks.
So listen, but before we get into the sports talk and what I was getting ready to get into about the weekend, before we talked about that, man, I had to give a special shout out. I was going to talk about something special that happened over the weekend, right? One of our family members over the weekend, man, had a special birthday, man. Shout out to our boy, Stiller Mike. Stiller Mike had a birthday, man, on the 11th. Shout out to Stiller Mike, my guy. had a birthday, man. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Mike.
I see him in here. I was going to talk about that after the Bros night. Man, sound like he had a real good birthday. He texted me about a surprise party that some friends of his hit him with at the last minute. I'm like, bro, I done already scheduled Bros night with the boys. I can't cancel on him.
He didn't invite me. So F the Steelers again.
Why would he? He invited me. You know?
I ain't even gonna reply.
It's all good. You wouldn't have gone.
Hey, J Black 142 said, "Be Rich ain't got no baked chicken power." Yes, I do. Speak to the chicken.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gone.
I would have gone if you'd invited me because I ain't had nothing to do. What was it, Friday?
Yeah.
I ain't had nothing to do Friday.
Okay. I don't believe
Doug
you.
cheated on me.
I don't believe
he
you.
didn't take me to the Bird game with him.
Whoa, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I was having Bros night.
Hey, he having Bros night with his son.
I'm just talking.
You know what I'm saying? He was having Bros night with his son.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, look, let's move into what we are about to talk about. Shout out to everybody that's in the comments. We see y'all. We appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Yeah, man.
We came into this season with high expectations for the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young, Porzingis. We had Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Okay, where can the team go? Trae Young gets injured. Porzingis, he had the Troy Anderson effect coming to Atlanta. We don't really know what the hell happened to him. He on the court. He off the court. I think him and Troy Anderson were hanging at the cheetah together. You know what I'm saying? We really ain't know what in the world was going down.
Play for us.
Hey,
where he at?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Where he at? We were wondering the same thing about Porzingis.
Yeah.
Where are they? You know what I'm saying? Him and Troy Anderson were in witness protection. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Funny Willis must have got a hold to him. I don't know what was going on in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we thought the Atlanta Hawks season was going to be like down the toilet. We thought they were going to have a record that just plummeted and went down, down, down. Like Mary J said, I'm going down.
Yo, when I saw Trae Young get hurt, man, I was like, dang. And then we didn't know how long he was going to be. I was like, man, the Hawks just got, we just snake bitten. You know what I mean? But they played through it.
Yeah, they played through it. Our Atlanta Hawks end up making the playoffs. Shout out to Jason
Can't believe
Johnson.
that.
I mean, I can now.
We ain't
You
in
know
the
what I'm saying?
play.
I can't say 3 months ago, no, I did not see this happening. Man, I went on a rant about the Hawks about 3 months ago. You know what I mean? I was frustrated, but they turned it around. They hit that stretch right before All-Star and certainly after All-Star weekend. And so, man, our Atlanta Hawks have made the playoffs. No more play-in this year for the Atlanta Hawks. The play-in, what should I say they were on, Mario? The play-in what? They want to play in what? They were just playing.
I mean, it was a play-in invitational because it was us, the Bulls, and the Heat for like 3-4 straight years. So we finally got out of the playoff, like the play-in invitation.
There we go.
I think
man.
I saw like the Heat tweet out something or Instagram something about the dance. They broke up. It's something like
the Hawks broke it
So
up.
the internet's been calling it the Red Shirt Invitational. So because it was like us, the Bulls, and the Heat for like the past 3-4 years.
And to take a jab at it, like the Heat tweeted out something. I'm like, dang, y'all not gonna be here with us, something like that. It was kind of funny. It was good.
That is kind of funny, man.
Yeah.
So our Atlanta Hawks are in the actual play-in, man. How do you feel about our Atlanta Hawks, man, making the playoffs instead of the play-in?
All right, so I want you to redo that, but real quick. So we're set to play the Knicks. That's a done deal. That's who we're gonna play.
100%.
Everything's set. All right, now ask that question again because I know you do it to set everything up. Let's go.
Hey, man, you funny, man.
I know.
You be saying stuff you don't have to say.
All right.
You hilarious, man.
At least you ain't chump me off today.
I never chump you
All
off,
right.
man.
Go ahead.
It's
So
always
what you asked me again? I
warranted.
forgot.
Okay.
Set it up again.
Hey, man, got to set it up again. The popcorn bat got the best of them, man. I don't know what's happening to them, man. I say, how do you feel about the Atlanta Hawks now that they have made the actual playoffs and not the play-in?
Man, I feel like it's a good direction for the Hawks. I feel like we're going in the right direction now. It's not no play-in. Oh, all right, this. We actually had a goal to make the playoffs. We signed free agents to make the playoffs, and even though the free agents didn't work out with Porzingis and the trade, well, he was even though the Trae Young and the Porzingis didn't work out because they made all the moves to help Trae Young, we still made it, man. We still made it and was dominant in the coming to the end of the season. We was one of the hottest teams in the NBA, and the fact that we are in the playoffs And to be honest with you, we're a scary team. Like if I was a team like the Knicks or the Cleveland or Boston, I'd be kind of nervous about this series, even though we don't know who's gonna win. But the Hawks can be a sleeper team and surprise and go deep in the playoffs. I know I'm saying go deep in the playoffs because you got to go with Boston or whatever. But hey, they've been in every game in the last 25 games. They've been really there. I know at one time we was talking about they was playing a lot of sorry teams, but now they've played some playoff teams and they've made it interesting.
Yeah, well, I feel real good about where they are. Because I felt real horrible about where they were just a couple months ago. So them turning it around, all I can do is feel good about it. And Steve Holman, we had the great Steve Holman on, Atlanta Hawks broadcaster, man, and announcer, man. Y'all make sure y'all check that episode out. But like he said, no matter how this goes, this is nothing but experience for this team. And one thing we all know about the NBA, teams have to go through different levels and get knocked down to make it to the next level. It's just one of those things. You're not going to see Glass Joe at every level and then go straight to Mike Tyson. You're going to have to get knocked out along the way before you can get to Tyson. And this is a step towards what we hope will be the Atlanta Hawks figuring it out, getting to an Eastern Conference Finals one day, and eventually getting over the hump, the first team to get over the hump and getting to a finals and competing for a championship in the near future.
You know what I like, man, about this? And it's like watching Jalen Johnson grow, right? When he first got his contract, he came out, he struggled a bit. You understand? Like, it was all on him, all right? Then Trae Young got traded, and it was his team. He struggled a little bit. And now he's going to the playoffs, and they're blitzing him. So he's struggling a little bit. But every time he's met the challenge once he figures it out, I feel like I'm more excited about what's to come. Like, whatever we get in the playoffs, to me, it's icing on the cake. But I'm excited about the draft. I'm excited about who we're going to get. I have a new guy that I want to get. I'll talk about that later in the draft with our second pick. And I definitely think if we were to get him, it's going to be a game changer. I'll let you know that in a minute.
He better be a 7-footer.
I'm finna pull it up, but go ahead and talk while I pull it up.
He better be a 7-footer, man, because we definitely need height to continue to be built on this particular roster. I think we need point guard and we need some more height to continue to be built. But, hey, man, shout out to Kyle Korver. Shout out to the development that the Atlanta Hawks are doing. It was one point where I really felt like they were trying to turn the Hawks into a three-point shooting team like just about every team in the NBA. They favored the three, and they were really trying to go heavy on it, but we didn't have good three-point shooters in my particular opinion at that time. Everybody was shooting a low percentage, and even the ones who were on the higher end, you couldn't depend on them game in, game out. You couldn't depend on Bogey game in, game out. Now, if Bogey went back into what Bogey from? Is it Serbia? Where's Bogey from? Serbia. Now, if we got Serbia Bogey, if you remember in the summer in the Olympics, Serbia Bogey was a real thing.
That's what happened. He used the last bit he had for country.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. Now, if we had Serbia Bogey on a regular basis, then the threes.
He was balling in the Olympics.
Hey, man, the threes would be raining. But one thing I can say, this team has developed into a serious threat that could get hot from three, and they can really stretch the floor. And I'm telling you, man, I got to give it to them. We still need height, but I got to give it up to the development of Big O behind the three. I remember his rookie year. I remember them playing in the playoffs, and I remember them asking him, in the exit interviews when we got put out, what was he going to work on? And quote unquote, that man said, when I come back, I'll be coming back with a jump shot. Do you remember?
Big O, yeah, I remember. You remember Big O saying that? He definitely has. That was like a couple years ago, and he's definitely has a jump shot.
That was after his rookie year. Yeah. He said he'll be back with a jump shot, and then you start to see it, him being able to hit it a little closer in, him being good from the free throw line. Then it started to stretch out further and further. So I brought that up because I really did want to take the time to give it up to the players, but also I got to give it up to Kyle Korver, the developmental plan that they worked on and what he has stressed that he is there for, and what he enjoys most about being an assistant GM is the developmental part, and I think it's working. So shout out to those guys. Hey, I got to tip my hat. I doubted y'all. You proved me wrong.
Okay, I got 2 points. Right now before that, y'all, if you're on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, share this live. Share the live. Share it. It helps us out. It's get in the algorithm. Like, comment. That all helps. Now, shouts out to the Atlanta Hawks. When they got rid of Tony Children of the Cornfields, when they got rid of him, we was looking for a GM. We was looking for someone. I even suggested us getting Danny Ferry again and other experienced GMs. But they stuck with in-house, homegrown. Ansi, man. Ansi has been doing a great job. I feel like he's one of the brighter minds in the NBA. He's showing me that right before our eyes. So now, all right, give me a drum roll, Mario, because they're finna tell y'all who the Hawks need to get with their second pick, and this will change the Hawks forever. No other than Michigan center Ade Mara. I feel like if we get Ade Mara, the 7'3" center that propelled Michigan to win the national championship. I mean, I watched some highlights on dude, man. He has this funky spin left jump hook. Bruh, it's dope. I mean, and then he's quick. He can dunk on you. He can rebound. I don't think he has an outside shot, but dude is the truth. And I mean, like, he fits the Hawks. This is what the Hawks need. I would damn near get him with the first pick. Real talk. Like, I think he's that dope to change the Hawks. Like, I want our guy A Cuff in season and Peter. I love them. Like, you know, we need them. But I think if we had Mara on this team, we'd go far.
Where are they talking about? They think he's slated to
right
get
now.
drafted?
Right now, before he had the great success in the tournament, he's slated somewhere in the 20s. But man,
so
man,
now more than likely he probably move up.
Yeah, I think he's going. What you think about that, Mario? I know you watch.
Yeah, Ade Mara is my guy. So shout out to my boy David because he put me up on him, and I've been watching ever since. And he fits 7'3", 255, solid feet. He can protect the rim. He's a good offensive initiator. He's everything that we thought Porzingis was going to be. So he'd be a perfect slot in. He's young. We can build around him. The only thing that people are questioning is his foot speed, but he's 7'3". So I mean, Wemby don't spoil people.
So I think like from where I'm looking at the Hawks to go, we're gonna be meeting Wemby up, and I think 7'3" against 7'4", 7'5". I think that's needed. That's needed if we're gonna be competing. But dude, I really want you to go watch his highlights after we leave.
No, I've been hearing his name, and I've been hearing some people say they think the Hawks maybe should go ahead and pick him first.
Yes,
if the Hawks fall down. Say like if the Hawks pick is round 10, I've been seeing some people say, hey, man, if Peterson or A-Cuff or one of those guys,
I agree.
like Caleb Wilson, if some of those guys are off the board, that some of the guys they think might be straight up superstars, then go ahead and pull the trigger on getting this kid.
Yeah, man, I feel like if we get him, if somehow, be rich, be knowing, I feel like talk to the water, whatever. Let's get him, man. Let's get that guy, man. I really feel like man, Mario, Doug, I'm telling you, man, you got to go look at his highlight.
I'm all in, man.
I'm all in for that.
That's my guy. I'm all in on Ade Mara.
Oh, so you see, I ain't know about him. I got to shout out my boy Brent. Brent told me about it. He said he was adamant. He's like, that's what we need to get with the first pick. Blah blah. I was like, if we have number 3, we need to get him. So he got me on him. So I started looking him up. I was like, wow.
So remember the conversation I was saying the Fab Five?
Yeah, you remember? I remember you talking about the Fab Five.
The teams,
I remember that. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I'm not gonna even hold you on that. Yeah, you did, and I said the Fab Five was different because it was 5 freshmen, and that's why I gave it to them. But dude, Mara is a beast. Y'all, Atlanta Hawks, Ansi, everybody, all the fans out there, we want to get Mara. I'm telling you, go right now to the highlights and watch them. I wish I would have had the video so you could put it up, Mario. He dope, man.
All right. Well, look, we gonna be checking out Mara. So I mean, we know we need size. So look, let me ask you this before we go to break, and I want all y'all in the comments because we're gonna come back to the comments after this break. But I'm gonna ask B Rich this. We're gonna tackle this topic, and then I want y'all to chime in. We'll address the comments after the break. So look, will the Atlanta Hawks beat down the New York Knicks?
Hell yeah. Boy, the spirit of Trae Young is still with this team.
Okay.
This time, Kuminga gonna be in the middle of the court, man. The logo rolling dice, taking a bow. You know what I'm saying, man? We got man. He wants the ball. CJ McCullough. We got 3 go-to guys where the Hawks really didn't have, but 1 go-to guy with Trae. We got 3 guys at the end. I would love to see the ball in their hand. I wouldn't mind seeing CJ taking the last shot. I wouldn't mind seeing Naw take the last shot, and I wouldn't mind who am I thinking? Jalen Johnson taking the last shot. I really like that. And they only gonna get better. So this is a year, like I said, this is icing on the cake. Whatever we get, take it. Next year is expectations.
Okay, well, look, I'm gonna say this for all the New York Knicks fans out there. To hell with your team.
To hell.
We playing y'all, so we coming out there to win, and we talking all trash in the city of Atlanta. Y'all did all the Trae Young, making all the stupid bing bong videos y'all could make. We coming out there to play. It's the battle of the Jalen's. Jalen Brunson against Jalen Johnson and the former teammates and Cat and the Kill. We coming to get ours. The Atlanta Hawks are coming to play. There might not be a Trae Young there on the court, but like B-Rich said, the spirit of Trae Young will forever live on. And 2021 is not that far removed from our minds, and we coming in to do the same thing. We know it's going to be a tough test. It's all good. We know the niggas good. Bronson can play. We know that. We know Cat can play. We know they got OG. Well, we know they can play, right? But guess what? The Hawks can play too. Sleep if you want. The Atlanta Hawks coming to get ours. And all y'all New York Knicks fans, we know all y'all New York Knicks people that's here in Atlanta. Y'all gonna try to fill up the stadium looking like black lanterns in your orange and the New York Knicks
Spike Lee
color. Yeah, Spike Lee dressed like a black lantern up there. You know what I'm saying? We know y'all gonna come to the stadium. We looking for it. We appreciate y'all, and we gonna see y'all there. And guess what? Yes, we gonna be swag surfing all over the New York Knicks. So bing bong that. Go Hawks.
Yes, man. I agree 100%, man.
It is what it is. Look, man, let's go to break. When we come back, we're going to take all y'all comments. We're going to address the people because we always appreciate y'all coming in, rocking with us. Thanks for rocking with the Waterboy Show. We'll be back in a second.
So you mean to tell me they having an Atlanta Falcon party here at the Blue Flame?
Yes, they having a Falcons party at the Blue Flame.
What?
Hey, bro, they're not going to let you in. You got to have Falcons gear. That's why I brought me a Falcon hat.
Man, I ain't putting no Falcon nothing on, player. That's me. I'm Pittsburgh Steeler all day. Steeler Mike. That's what they call me.
Okay.
That's what you know me for.
Okay.
ATL all day.
Okay, well, let's see if you get in. Come on.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where you going, Liz?
I'm going in the party.
What you got going on? No,
Hey.
This is Falcons party.
But I'm Steeler Mike. I'm wrong with the water boy.
I don't know nothing about
What
it.
you gonna do?
I told you. That's why I brought my Falcon and she let me in.
What you gonna do?
What I'm gonna do? Rise up, baby, rise up. In the Blue Flame, chilling with my boys with the Falcons, baby. Yeah, Falcon tailgates in the Flame, baby. Yeah. Rise up. Rise up. Tell them Tokyo, show Tokyo. Rise up.
Oh, boy.
That's a tailgate.
I told you.
I love the Falcons.
I told you, boy.
You told me.
I told you, boy. Hey, look, check this out. So, you rocking with the Falcons now?
Tokyo gonna be playing with the Falcons?
No.
The Falcons. Go Steelers!
Ready to come back in?
Yeah.
Shout out to our boy, Stiller Mike, man. Happy birthday to our guy. But end of the day, we got you to put on the Falcons jersey.
Yeah.
End of the day, you put on the Falcons jersey,
I wouldn't
my
be
guy.
caught dead in the Steelers jersey. I don't care how many bets I lose.
Man, end of the day, you in a Falcons jersey for life, my guy. We look, we have it. We have it on video. It's all out there, man. The whole Instagram verse and the social media verse has already seen it. Happy birthday to my guy, man. You know, he had put a question in, and we're gonna go to the comments. He put a comment in earlier. Shout out Jay Black, Frederick Harris. Shout out to our guy Ryan with the Birdcage LLC. Black put a question in. That's still a mic to y'all. He Black Mike to us over here. He put a question in. Do you think the Atlanta Hawks would have made the playoffs with Trae Young?
If the team would have stayed together with the Porzingis and all that, yeah. But when he came back against the Knicks. Like I remember one of the games he played against the Knicks. He had his stats, but we lost. And it was like, I think that was the decision. And it's like, all right, we need to get rid of Trae because this is not working. I just remember that game vividly. Like he came back, he played against the Knicks. He had like 30 points, a lot of assists, but we lost. We lost bad. I mean, did we lose bad? It was a close. Yeah, we lost. Like it was like a 3-point game. Yeah, it was a close game.
Each time we played the Knicks here, it was like 3 points or less. It was one possession.
And I think that I think that they thought, hey, if Trae wouldn't have been in the game, the defense would have played better. It would have been a closer defensive game, rebounds and stuff like that. And I think they said, all right, we'd rather give up this offense for some just cohesive defense. And then the ball handling. We don't see no more, and I used to like this play. I don't see that pick and roll lob dunk that we used to always do. Like we're the ball's not in people's hand more than 2-3 seconds.
Yep, I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this, man. Love Trae Young. Didn't want to see him go, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the opposite. No, I don't think we would have made the playoffs with Trae because history has shown that we've missed the playoffs more times than we made it with Trae on the team. And it's not. I'm not putting it all on Trae Young. All I'm saying is we spent years in the play-in, and it just was something about the chemistry of that team and the way that team was put together. Now, of course, you have to add in Porzingis, and then we have Nikhil. But what Nikhil has brought to the team once Trae Young went out has added to the reason we end up making the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say no. I don't think that the Atlanta Hawks would have made the playoffs with Trae Young on the squad, maybe even with Porzingis on the squad. I just have to go by history, and history shows that we would have more than likely been a play-in team. It's no knock on Trae, but if I go by what history has shown, and there's also something to be said about how the guys came together and how they bonded, and the team grew into what it is now once Trae wasn't there. They all knew they had to play different roles and pick the team up in different areas that maybe they wouldn't have if Trae was on the team. So, unfortunately, I don't think they would have made it with Trae.
Yeah, so, like, I remember, I just remember last year, you go back to the text messages we was playing in the playoffs. I was super excited because I thought we had a deep team with all the trades we had made. You know, I thought we had a deep bench and we could probably go far, and then we end up just getting embarrassed. And I said to y'all in the group chat, I was like, man, Trae Young can't do it. He can't do it by himself. It's just he don't have it. He's just too short. I said Trae Young's too short. I was frustrated, and I realized then that Trae Young can't carry his team like a Giannis, like a Luka, like a LeBron, like it's just because of his height. And you remember me saying that?
Yeah.
And so that's when I realized he needs help. And so you're 100% right. Like I said, I don't know how he would have done, you know, with the team. Like when I told you with the Knicks, maybe we wouldn't have made it. But I think if we had the Porzingis and the team together, we probably possibly could have made it because we had Porzingis and Nah and all them to hide Trae's defensive deficiencies. But, you know, we shall see.
All right, man, let's go to some comments. The people have been waiting long enough. Let's go to some comments and see what the people are saying. Let's go. I got Ryan from the Birdcage LLC said, Hawks in 5.
Hey, man.
Shout out to Ryan.
Go back to that just real quick. I want to show his avatar. Man, I love Ted, man. I like Ted 1, Ted 2. They need to make a Ted 3 if they ain't already done.
I never saw Ted 2.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
I didn't see Ted.
Hey, look, he got the Matt Ryan jersey. Man, that's a great movie, man.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Freaky T. He loved that movie Ted, man. Right. Shout out to Freaky T from the Attic Crew, boy. He loved that movie Ted. Man, DMW Breeden say, go Braves and go Hawks. Man, love that.
Man, we got to start talking about the Braves a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, man. Not your amigo.
Oh my God.
Not your amigo said 4-2 Atlanta doing it in Madison Square Garden. Oh, he said we're gonna bring it home. Finish it game 6 in Madison Square Garden.
I mean, look at it like this, man. Like, we don't have no pressure. The pressure's on Knicks. Like, they spent this money. They put this this lineup together. They fired the coach, got a new coach. Like, pressure's on them. Mm-hmm. It ain't on us. We playing with house money right now.
Man, this is a good question, man. Shout out to Ray Torres, the one who let us know about Troy Anderson and let me know about Vic Beasley. You know what I'm saying? So he keeps receipts. I don't even know how he remember what I said about Vic Beasley. I think I said it on the show one time, what I thought. But he says, do the guys on the panel, talking about you and I, believe that the Atlanta Hawks playoff run will galvanize the other Atlanta franchises, the Atlanta Falcons and Atlanta Braves, etc.?
I mean, like, from history, man, like, I just remember back in the 90s when the Braves were doing good, the Falcons would do good. I think it coincides. You know, I don't remember when the Falcons went to the Super Bowl, how the Braves did. I think they did good. Nah, Braves always been good when Freddie was there and all that. But, yeah, I think it's going to invigorate the city. I think it's going to inspire the other players to play well. And then I've noticed like a lot of cross marketing. Like I see the Braves support the Falcons and the Hawks support the Falcons and vice versa. I see that a lot. So I like that. But yeah.
Okay. I say no. I don't think the Hawks winning would galvanize the other teams.
Man, I think so.
Because the Braves won and the Falcons had one of the worst seasons they ever had right after that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Like will it give the city energy? Yes, but will it automatically have the other franchises feel more urgency to go out and win? I think they feel urgency, period. It just hasn't happened. I don't think the Hawks winning is going to galvanize the rest of the teams and start a winning tradition.
Well, I hope it does.
I mean, we can hope a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I hope it works out like that too. But, I mean, the Braves were good for a lot of years, and the Falcons and the Hawks struggled all throughout those years. So history has shown that no. Because look how many years the Braves were good and the Falcons and the Hawks were not. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I hope it does work out. You know what? Wouldn't it be fun? Like, I ain't even going to lie. I would be mad. If I heard that the Falcons players were saying, looking at their phone saying, you know what, man? The Hawks are balling. We got to get this together. We going to go play harder.
Yeah,
I'm going to block harder. I'm going to run harder. I'm going to read this coverage better. I would actually be pissed off because I need them to win because they need to win. But shout out to them, man. Shout out to the Hawks.
But in the beginning of the podcast, you said that the Hawks and the Falcons be hanging out.
Oh, yeah. No. They go through the same injury issue. No, that's the Braves and the Hawks. They go through the same injury issue.
I mean, the Braves, too. But you said Porzingis and Troy Anderson be hanging out.
Oh, yeah, well, those two. That's just those two. That ain't the whole team. You know what I'm saying? That's just those two. They went witness protection.
He's like, all right, Porzingis gone. All right, I'm back. I'm ready to go. I'm going to have a good year this year.
We're not going to turn this into the Troy Anderson show.
Right,
you know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to Ray Torres. That actually was a good question, man. Lion King 2538 says, speak positive. Man, I hate when people say speak positive.
Why? Like what? Click that.
I don't
Lion
like that.
King 2539. I love your comment. Don't listen to Trey. Keep saying comment. Bless you.
I don't like that.
Why?
Because I feel like
you want to say speak negative?
No. Let me go ahead and, as you like to say, let me land my plane. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. I don't think that I don't think sometimes people allow you to be objective. Yeah, like you need objectivity when you able to speak about sports, and everything can't be we're gonna win. That's just not the reality of life. You have to see where you are, and you should be able to speak about where you are without it being negative. Sometimes it's just reality, it's just your opinion. It's not you being negative. You know what I'm saying? It's not you being negative. It's just you speaking what you see. Like we're up here. We love it. We love the teams, and we're voicing our opinions. And I'm not getting on them. I'm just saying, because you do it a lot, speak positive. And I'm saying it's not being negative. It's just me saying what I see. Like when it comes to sport, it is what it is. If you don't get the first down, you didn't get the first down. I'm not being negative. I'm not being negative. If you threw an interception, you threw an interception. I'm not being negative.
All right. So let me live in my little box world and speak positive, and that's what I'm going to do. I ain't listening to nothing you just said.
How many championships they got, the Falcons and Hawks?
You got the Braves championship for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going. Right. We're going.
Hey, you know what, though? Keys to beating the Knicks. All we got to do, man, is just blitz Jalen Brunson, man.
That's not true.
I think that's going to do it. Jalen Brunson is they alpha.
He can handle it.
He's the alpha.
Man, they got players, bro.
I ain't say they didn't have players. They got Cat. Of course, I wanted Cat to be with Trae Young at one time.
But I'm saying just Blitz and Brunson, that's not going to just be the total answer. Because they can get the ball to other players.
I mean, of course, Trae, you got to play defense and do all the other stuff.
But you say,
I'm saying the key as when Miami used to stop the Hawks, they used to blitz Trae.
They didn't have we didn't have other players like
all right. Watch.
That's not going to be the Hawks strategy.
We're going to take Brunson out the game and force the other players to beat us.
They're going to put one person on Brunson.
They're going to put Dyson Daniels on him.
Exactly. That's not blitzing.
But they will. They will double him when it comes down to it.
When have you seen them do that for you?
They're going to do it in the playoffs. Because it's playoff time. A lot of things change.
When have you seen another team succeed by doing that?
We're going to see this time.
Okay, so you being positive about something that's never even happened.
Hey,
right
man,
now, right?
I'm telling you what's going to happen. And watch.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. No, look.
Hey, bring. I want to see what Ryan says about Birdcage. Click that one. All right.
Bro, I got to say, if you blitz Brunson, You can get a ball to Mikal Bridges. You can get a ball to Jordan Clarkson. You can get a ball to Josh Hart. You can get a ball to Cat. You can get a ball to OG, who's looked at as just a defensive specialist. Okay. He'll come through with some buckets when you need them. I mean, like I'm literally naming players.
Let me answer.
Hold on, I wasn't finished. I'm naming players.
Go ahead.
What? Go ahead, bro. You want to interrupt? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
Nah, go ahead, man. What I'm trying to say is, you remember we played the Knicks a couple games ago, right? And who took the shot to kind of beat us? At the end, Bronson hit that shot, put him up by like 4 or 3 points. I forgot what it was.
Okay.
All right. What I'm trying to tell you is, any of those guys you just named, they don't want the ball in their hand taking that shot.
That's not true.
I'm telling you.
That's not true.
I'm telling you. They
true.
wouldn't have made it.
You have.
They wouldn't have made it. He's the alpha on that team. He's the alpha on that team.
He may be.
He's gonna take the shot. I have seen the last minute. I'm just saying.
Hold on. I've seen Mikal Bridges take last minute shots.
Not for the Knicks.
Okay, all right, you just talking now.
I ain't just talking.
To the next comment.
Hey, but
because you're not speaking realistically about the New York Knicks. I know you want to beat the Knicks, so do I. But they have more players than just Brunson.
I didn't say they didn't. They got Cat. They got Mikal Bridges. They're the only three that they got.
But you said nobody else wants to take the shot. So I'm saying is they have more people who will take that shot.
They may take the shot, but they're not going to hit the shot. It's a difference.
Man, okay.
Cat not going to hit it. He get lost. Why you think he got booted on from Minnesota? He get lost when it's crunch time. He does. Mikal Bridges, I don't know. We'll see. But Jalen shows up. So if you take him out the game in the fourth quarter, you're going to see what's going to happen. I mean, Hawks going to put belt to ass.
Any team that you can take out their best player, yes, you're going to have more success. All I'm saying to you is just saying blitzing him is the complete answer.
That ain't what I said. I didn't say it's the complete answer. I just said that
blitzing him is going to get us the win. That's the answer, right?
Okay, but not the whole damn game. When crunch time comes.
But you didn't say that.
What? You went off in a tangent.
No,
you went off in a tangent and cornered my words to be that.
Bro, you said what you said. I'm just answering to what you said. Right. You said Blitz and Brunson, and I'm just putting out there, which I know Quinn, I know our coach is not going by your thinking. He's saying what I'm saying.
I can't wait to win the first game.
We have other guys that we have to worry about. Let's ask the in-house basketball guy what he thinks. What do you think, Mario?
I like how y'all threw me in the middle of this. But seriously though, it's going to be interesting to see how they do switch up the coverage. So there were some times, last game we played against the Knicks, they weren't trying to switch Dyson off of Jalen Brunson because that's the dude that Jalen Brunson be seeing in his sleep. Like if anything, Jalen Brunson don't want to see Dyson Daniels. Like I've seen it firsthand. He's held him to 8 points in the first half in the last game. He complains more to the refs when he's being guarded by Dyson. And now we have another guy in Nikhil who, if you switch to, it's the same type of headache. So the problem for us is going to be getting to the corners and the recovery spots off those switches off the drives. Like that's what killed us last game. Getting to Mikal in the corner, getting to OG and Anunoby in the corner. When they put him on the floor and if he actually wants to play, getting to Jordan Clarkson in the corner. For some reason, Landry Shamet. So it's just the rotations and then most importantly, handling Mitchell Robinson on the glass because that's what kills us more than anything. Just when they go double big. Offensive rebounds. Like Mitchell Robinson and OG and Anunoby is truly who killed us in the last game we played the Knicks. So we do have to worry about guys, but not from a scoring standpoint. So the real thing is looking at Jock Landale and asking how their ankle feel because that's going to be a determining factor. Everything else, I think we're fine. But when these teams that we play in the East, like let's say a Cleveland, a New York, I'm trying to think of all the double big teams, but those two teams specifically that we would have seen in the first round, we're going to need to be more double big effective. And that's the true test. If we can get two bigs out there, so a Mo and a Mo and a Jock, just some combination of two guys over 6'9" that can handle the inside and the perimeter straight. Like I'm not worried about.
What's the update on Jock?
So basically,
we're still waiting. He should be getting reevaluated.
So basically, nothing. He went
into a whole dissertation on the game.
So basically, what he said is that wasn't blitzing. What he described was not blitzing.
With Nah and Dyson Daniels.
Basically, what he said is we weren't switching. They basically let Dyson Daniels handle Jalen Brunson by himself. That's not blitzing.
Watch this game.
Switch off, and they can switch. I don't listen. What teams did to the Atlanta Hawks.
I ain't talking about what Trae did to the Hawks. The Trae Young and Jalen Brunson are different.
Bro, you brought up when teams blitz Trae. You did bring that
but
up.
we never saw that, though. We never saw that.
Let me address it.
We never saw that till Miami did it to us.
But you brought that up, though, right?
I did.
Okay, so let me address it. Don't act like you didn't say it. You said it.
I did say it.
Okay, so what I'm saying is teams blitzing Trae Young is not going to be the same when you're playing a Jalen Brunson because they do have more people to give the basketball to. And Jalen Brunson is a different player than Trae Young. Jalen Brunson can actually, even though he's same height as Trae, he can get physical with player. He can bring it in the paint. He can use his body, use the shoulder to get separation. He's a different player
I can't wait to the game. I can't wait.
You can't wait to the game for this mythical this mythical method.
I mean, it's
and
logic,
this mythical
bro,
game plan that you brought up to happen, and I just opposed it.
Hey man,
I just asked the question.
It's like this. It's logical, man. If you're playing basketball and someone's hitting all the shots, what you gonna do? You gonna double them. Watch how all these people you talking about get lost in the playoffs.
Okay, bro.
Watch, Cat's gonna have a good first half. Mikal Bridges, I don't know what he's gonna do. But I'm telling you, he's gonna want the ball in the fourth quarter. He gonna cry. He gonna cry. And what you gonna do? You need to double him so he get rid of the ball. And watch what happens.
But I'm saying these other players we've seen with them in New York Knicks jerseys that they have stepped up at times.
And did
what?
I'm
not saying
the New York Knicks about the first round.
The Knicks didn't get beat out the first.
Second round.
Go to the Eastern Conference Finals?
No, I don't think they did.
Yeah, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Who
bro.
they played?
You don't even know what team you are.
The Pacers.
This guy's talking about the Knicks.
Hey man, I don't remember the loser of the Eastern Conference Finals ever. I'm sorry that you do.
You remember the Hawks?
I mean, because I'm a Hawks fan.
Okay, then you say.
But I'm saying, if it's not Atlanta related, I don't remember. No,
but we can't speak on it from a place of
who lost the AFC
if
Championship
you don't remember.
Game? Who lost the NFC Championship game?
What the NFC Championship?
You thinking.
NFC Championship game this year. It was the Seahawks and who they played? Rams.
The 49ers.
No, they played the Rams.
The Rams.
They played the Rams, and then
so you don't even
really
the Patriots
remember. And the Broncos played the AFC. Okay.
What about the year before that?
What you just proved?
You don't remember who loses the AFC or NFC?
Okay, the Eagles beat the Commanders the year before to go to the Super Bowl, and then no, I didn't. You said it, and I gave you an answer. Okay. And then let me see the Chiefs. Who did the Chiefs beat to get to the Super Bowl?
You're supposed to know.
That's escaping me a little bit. The Chiefs beat. I'm trying to think who did the Chiefs beat?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Bills. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
You didn't know.
But so what you saying is in the last minutes they're gonna double Jalen.
Yeah, I feel like when crunch time comes, in the fourth quarter, Jalen's gonna want the ball because he does cry when he don't get the ball, when he's not taking it. That's proven. We've seen that. All right.
We've seen who cry?
Jalen Brunson bitches to the coach, especially the what's his name? Thibodeau. What's his name?
Tom Thibodeau.
Thibodeau. He used to complain all the time to him. Period.
All right, man. Let's move on. Let's get back to the comments. Hey, somebody say you want to bring back the Grits Blitz.
Yes. You know yes. Bring the Falcons Grits Blitz to the Atlanta Hawks.
So, Doobie DC, I got Doobie DC. Hey, something I want you to do, Doobie. Yes, we are reading Facebook comments, my guy. Doobie, we want to make sure we just ain't got him to it. Yeah. But I got Doobie DC. Something I want you to do. You can't see it in here because he's watching from YouTube, but it's a guy called the Birdcage LLC. That's our guy Ryan. Man, he gives real in-depth breakdowns and videos on players that a lot of people may not be thinking about that the Falcons should be looking at. I know and B Rich know how serious you are and how deep you go into players you think the Falcons should draft. I think that's a person you should check out. I really think you would like some of the content that Ryan puts out and the way he breaks down these players that the Falcons should be looking at. You can't see him here on our stream because he's looking from YouTube, but his name is the Birdcage LLC. Check him out. He breaks down players. I think what he does goes right in with what you do. I really think that you would love him, and Ryan, that's somebody you probably should get to know as well, man. Let's read something from Doobie DC, man. What he put in earlier. He say he talking about the Falcons. These are players he think the Falcons should be looking at. Keontae Scott from Miami is the pick in the second round if he's there. If we let him pass, that's ignorant. He's the best. I'm sorry, I can't read. B Rich has the phone right in the middle of the screen where I can't read.
So it's my fault.
It is because we talked about that not being there before. He's a home run threat every single time the ball gets in his hand. He plays his play is up there. I can't see it all because this
is up there with Manser, and Manser will be taking
top 10. You're gonna have to read them because B Rich has the light.
I mean, you interrupting in the mid read.
Oh, I forgot you know how to read. My bad.
That's why you look. It's no phone in front of there. The Trae's having issues reading.
Nah. That's not
I don't know where they don't see no phone.
Nah. Go ahead, man. Read it, cause
unnormalized 420 Hawks in 7. Caca. The real king. I like what he's saying. I feel what Rich is saying. Trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah. DMW Britain Hawks versus Knicks game 1 Saturday April 18th at 6 p.m.
We all gonna be watching.
Okay. So we got some time to rest. I think Cat is the X factor in the series as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Go down some. Hold on.
I thought you couldn't see nothing.
I can see the side. No, go up a little bit. Go up a little bit. I think it's Frederick Harris. No. Keep going up. I missed the
Frederick. Go back down. Frederick down.
Go back down. We had to go back.
Yeah, right there. Frederick's right there.
No, that's not the one that I wanted to see.
Oh,
right there. No. John W. Frazier. We can read this first. Read Freddie. He said Trae Young was a great basketball player, but he was undersized and not tall enough to defend.
Yep, that's what I realized last play-in.
Yeah, put this up.
John says, if you don't think no one outside Brunson will take the last second shot, the series will be over quickly.
Shout out to Coach Quinn.
The difference,
that's for you, Coach Quinn.
The difference is taking the last shot and making it. Anybody can take the last shot, but will they make it? Brunson gonna make it. These other jokers ain't gonna make it. Cat's not gonna make it when it comes down to it. He'll make it in the first quarter. He'll hit a couple threes. He'll hit some open threes. But when the crunch time is on the line, he's not making it.
He's definitely done it before.
He's not. No, he hasn't. When?
I seen him doing the playoffs last year, dog. So let me tell you this.
Come on for the Knicks.
Yeah. So Cat.
I didn't see it.
When the house gone, bro, you start watching anyway.
Okay, so what?
So Cat did have some games where he's been criticized, but Cat has also had some games where he turned into the player they think that he is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and we have to always worry about that.
He's done that a lot, but when it comes down to it, and the money's on the line, he always folds. He's a choke artist.
Oh, Lord.
Cat is a choke artist.
I'm not going.
I'm telling you. Why do you think, like, bro? He's 7 foot, won the 3-point contest, a dominant player. Why is he not playing with Minnesota? Like, that didn't make no sense to me to trade Cat. It's a reason. He ain't got no heart.
Dang.
He ain't got no dog in him.
I'm not going.
I'm telling you, Brunson got some dog in him. Cat don't.
Cat don't have no dog.
No.
In him, but you waiting on Troy Anderson to save the Falcons.
Hey, man, that has nothing to do with this conversation.
He ain't got no dog in him.
Hey, man, he did the last game he played. He had 17 tackles on a touchdown.
You know, one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna bash any because I don't know who have dog in him now. Okay. All I'll say is
I'm gonna do
Troy Anderson don't have no health dog. He don't have no healthy dog in him. Let's say that. He needs some healthy dog in his system.
As of right now,
you know what I mean?
As of right now, we're going to put into the water. Troy Anderson's going to have a very, very positive year this year. He's not going to be injured. He's going to lead the Falcons in tackles. All right, let's move on past the Falcons.
Okay. Yeah.
Cat does not have, I'm going to call him Cat Williams. Cat does not have any dog in him. He's just a talented player.
Read this one we need to beat the Knicks. I want to see Stephen A. cry on Sports Center. Go Hawks! I want to see it too.
Yeah, me too.
So Ryan said, "Yeah, go ahead. Your ring light is in my way."
It says Nas CJ are true closers and can play defense. Folks forgot how Nas went off in the playoffs last year. And we got experience. I forgot we got experience.
So ATL Dirty Bird 82. Y'all here this morning. Hey man, just a healthy hey Ray Torres. Troy Anderson for president.
Click that right there. No. It says man. You was right on it. Go down to Atlanta Bird 82 right there. One more down. Right there. He called him Big Purr. Big Purr. He says, damn. He says Anthony Edwards got Big Purr ran out of Minnesota. Hey man, Anthony Edwards is a real Atlanta ninja. He gonna know who got dog in him and not who don't. Just telling you.
Listen, this all I know. All I know is I can't speak if the man has heart, if the man doesn't. I'm not gonna sit here and say.
Shut me up.
I'm not gonna sit here and say this man doesn't have heart.
Shut me up, Cat. I'm watching you.
And then Unnormalized 420 said, I agree with you, B Rich. Cat is soft.
Yes. That's all I'm saying. Soft.
I don't know these guys to call him soft.
Softy.
I don't know these guys to call him soft.
I mean, bro, what you talking about? I don't know him either, but I watch him.
That's my point.
Okay, bro.
That's my point. That's my whole point.
When you want it to be your point.
That's my whole point.
When you want it to be your point.
All I'm saying is the Atlanta Hawks have more to worry about than just Brunson. Brunson is the alpha. Brunson is the alpha. But Coach Quinn, don't fall victim to what B. Rich is talking about.
Coach Quinn is not going to fall victim.
Watch those other guys.
He's going to have a plan when he's blitzing Brunson. He's going to have a plan. I believe it.
I just want to slightly
boxing one on Jalen Brunson.
Please no.
That's what he wants to see.
No, that's
he wants to see a boxing one.
That's that Nick Nurse stuff.
That's the kind of defense he wants.
No. That's that Nick Nurse stuff. No, we don't do that here. No.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's elementary defense. Yeah, Nick Nurse did that and won a championship. Please don't remind me. But
he did.
If you get a chance, Trey, go and Google Zesty Cat if you bored and just see what comes up. It's literally Knicks fans.
I know. Listen.
Hold on, no. What you know?
I know what people say about.
Oh, okay. I don't know this.
I know what people say about.
Thank you, Mario. So
all I'm saying,
what they
I'm
say
not
about
gonna
him?
sit here and talk about
What they say about him?
You go look up what they said. I'm not saying it.
Zesty Cat.
I mean, we just. I mean,
you
just to bring it up.
2 or 3 of your last dates. If you look up Zesty. That's
but
what you gonna find.
Just to say,
pull up right there what the Birdcage LLC said about Troy Anderson. What I got Ryan said. What did he say?
Troy Anderson has been stealing checks and walking smoothly into Piedmont Hospital as Brian Nichols did out of the courtroom. Dear Troy Anderson is, I don't see what it says.
It's trash can emoji.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey man. Hey, Ryan. Only reason you're saying he's trash because he hasn't played. But when he's playing and he played on the field, he wasn't trash. That's a lie.
Hey, Jay Black. Shout out to Jay Black. Jay Black said, I need Stephen A. to cry in his coffee, too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I saw something Stephen A. said that was hard. He was hard, right? It was a hard little quote. He said, everybody trying to get me fired from the Mickey Mouse and fired from ESPN and where else he works from his jobs, right? Mm-hmm. He said, what you think's gonna happen if I go to YouTube? He said, it's unfiltered there. He said, watch what you wish for.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Maybe it's because it's years of seeing Stephen A. be clean on ESPN. It's kind of weird when I watch him and he just be cussing up a storm.
Because he was on Mason. He was cussing on Mason.
Like it's kind of weird when I see him cursing now, and I'm sure people would be that way because we don't curse a lot on this show. So I'm sure it would be weird anytime somebody it was weird to hear Skip Bayless cursing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
So look,
okay.
Going back to your point, I'm not saying no one's not gonna take the last shot besides Brunson. They will take the last shot. Okay. They're not gonna hit it. I promise you. I will not be worried if it's game 7, we up by 1, and Brunson kicks it off the cat to shoot the last ball. I'm not worried a bit. We're gonna win. That's how confident I am.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. So, end of the day, I'm believing the Hawks going to go in here and get a win. So, let's see, man. I hope everybody else misses their shot. I hope you spoke to the water. You know what I'm saying?
The Hawks will win the series against the Knicks. They will shut down Jalen Brunson, and we will show Trae, Doug, I'm not going to say Mario, that y'all were wrong.
Wrong about what?
About they not going to blitz Jalen Brunson.
The first problem is the water that you're speaking to got a cap on it.
No, I'm talking to the water in your body.
What?
Talking to 70% of the water into the people that's hearing me.
I'm speaking that in my body.
Trying to tell you, boy. Keep that to
yourself. Why y'all trying to?
Oh, Doobie DC said, I'm a believer in Troy, but he needs some milk.
For his bones. Milk does your body good.
Dang, Doobie.
Hey, go down to the bottom.
Doobie
go down to the
believes
bottom.
in Troy.
All the way to the bottom. Right there. All right, right now, right says be rich. Right there. Keep going. It's from Birdcage. Keep going down. I'm sorry. All right, right there. All right. Your challenge has been accepted. Just text me when it comes. It says, be rich, you are more than welcome to debate that point on the Birdcage as soon as you like. Trae, come on down and get your front row seat, and we got to do it. All right, I'm finna do my research on Troy, and we going at it.
It ain't much research to do.
Yes, it is.
You know,
yes, it is.
You're gonna be researching witness protection programs. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
how do you find them? How do you get them back in the fold into real life?
Hey man, be rich, be knowing. You gotta remember that.
Okay. Well, look, man. Oh, somebody in here, Wing Bar 3989 said Knicks in 6. I think that's one of Stiller Mike friend. He said the Wing Bar is my peeps.
Where's the Wing
Bar? Big Knicks fans. Go down 2. Yeah, that was Stiller Mike. And then go down 2 right there. He said Knicks in 6.
Okay. I mean, look, they the higher seed. They supposed to win. Like I said, we playing house money, man.
Look,
we have nothing to lose.
Huh? What a Wing Bar?
I don't know. It sound good.
Hey, look, Wing Bar.
I don't know about all that, but we need to pull up if it's a Knicks bar.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Wings Bar.
House jersey on.
Wings Bar 3989. We coming up there to slap the chopped cheese out the New York Knicks, all right? We coming up there to slap the
Rays New York chopped cheese.
We coming up there to slap the chopped cheese.
You know Ray a Knicks fan.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. So we gonna knock
the Rays. You know what he is? He talked about that on the show.
Chopped cheese.
We coming up there to slap the chopped cheese out of the New York Knicks.
I like that.
We on our way.
We about to bodega.
Chopped cheese on y'all. It's gonna be spread all across the street.
Yeah, we finna go kick off some bodegas.
All everywhere.
Yeah.
It's going to be all across Centennial Yards. We're going to knock y'all out the stadium. Chopped cheese going to be spread all across Centennial Yards. Lit up right up under the Phoenix, my guy. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? All the way up through P Street. It's coming, man. Chopped cheese on deck.
On deck.
He said it's more Knicks fans in Atlanta than Hawks fans.
Nah.
We got all home games this series. Nah. Man, have the folks who claim they Knicks fans are from New York. I ain't even really from New York. Y'all just bought a pair of Timberlands and bought the Big Pun CD. And all of a sudden, y'all were from New York.
Hey.
Get out of here. Boy, you better stop.
Hey, Mario, click Doobie D, see the one right there. He says, the reason I believe in him. I'm
talking about Troy Anderson, that is.
Because I watched this tape at Montana in his high school. He played QB, running back, and
won a state championship in basketball and football. And so did his sister. He grew up on the farm, so he has that farm cornbread strength. If you ever get time, go look up some of his film in Montana. It'll make you believe he has to be capable of. Yeah, man. I don't believe in Troy Anderson. He can't stay healthy. I think that was one of the picks they end up getting. Our guy Terry Fontenot fired. I think they played the smartest man in the room on that one, and everything Doobie just said. I think they saw the same thing. They played the smartest man in the room, and instead of going for the safe pick with a really good floor, they say, "Oh, the ceiling's high on this guy," and he just has not been able to stay healthy. We all know the best ability is availability, and Troy.
But when he did play,
but when he played, yeah, and look. Halftime he got tackles. Halftime he was running fast past the play.
I remember that. No, you're right.
Go and look.
I remember that. I remember you pointed it out, and I saw like, damn, he just overran the play. But hey, he still had 17 tackles and a touchdown.
Yeah, man.
I don't know too many Falcons.
Look, man, we
I don't think any other sports podcast talk about Troy Anderson more than us.
I mean, because his handler is right here.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna Google it. Like, Troy Anderson owes a check, bro, because it's like we talk about Troy Anderson way too much on this show.
Because his handler is
like,
right here.
If I'm like D'Angelo Malone or anybody else on that roster, I'd be pissed. I'm like, bro,
hey man,
we be standing for Troy way too much.
Roy Torres said B-Riz made that pick in the draft. He picked Troy Anderson.
I did.
That's his representation. We figured it out.
I wanted Kobe Dean instead of Troy Anderson. I'm not gonna lie.
My guy, the wing boy, he said when the Knicks win, I'm gonna send y'all some of my tequila. Okay.
We will happily take that.
Yeah. Hey, look, and if you wanna, and if your tequila wants to sponsor the show, we can do that too.
We'll do that too.
Yeah, you need to sponsor the show. You need to send us a bottle of tequila. You need to sponsor the show again.
And just so you know, B Rich likes to take shots on air for super chats, so we need something to take shots with. So it will happily be seen because every time we get a super chat, think about that. That's sponsored advertising. You can pay B Rich to drink your tequila. I'm just saying.
Find what?
I can't find the spot.
we gonna talk to Black Mike about it. We're gonna talk to Steeler Mike. So I see somebody say, oh yeah, Duba DC said, look out for Braylon Trice this year. Hey, I believe in Braylon Trice.
Me and Trey both do.
Braylon Trice did it at a high level, you know what I'm saying, in a big conference. But look, we already at the hour mark, but before we go.
For real?
Yeah, before we go, we have to talk about this. The Atlanta Falcons picked up the 5th-year option on Bijan Robinson. Shout out to Bijan. Shout out to Bijan.
All right, Aaron.
I had an Aaron moment. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. The show did not end, y'all. Don't leave. And so the Falcons picked up the 5th-year option for Bijan Robinson.
Yes.
As of right now, there had been no contract extensions, nothing that's been public about our guy, Drake London. Before you brought up on a previous show that, you know, have a lot of teams won with $100 million. So you tell me.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, with $100 million wide receiver. So you tell me, like, do you want to see the Atlanta Falcons get a deal done with Drake London?
Not for $100 million, no. I'd rather see us use that money and get 2 lesser price receivers that can produce.
Okay. I thought about this. I had time to think about it.
I like Drake London. I love Drake London. So don't go and say I want to get rid of Drake London.
I'm not finna say you're so protective,
yeah,
man. Your take is your take.
I've been scarred.
Anyway, man, you messed up my take. But anyway, man, this is what I'm about to say. This is what I think when it comes to Drake London being on the team. Our new GM, he came in, he said his philosophy is 3 things. Draft, develop, retain. The Falcons drafted Drake London. They developed him,
and they need to retain.
They
him.
damn well better retain Drake
for
London.
$100 million.
They better look whatever they got to figure out. I believe they're gonna go to Drake. We're gonna see what they're gonna get figured out. Now we know when a position gets paid, the contract continues to go up. But they said draft, develop, retain.
So look,
I want to see that with Drake London. I want to see him retain because they drafted him and developed him. Now it's time to retain him on the team. I want to see Drake London in a Falcons uniform.
On the next show, I want to do some research and just find out how many teams that actually won the Super Bowl with an actual, at the time, currently making $100 million wide receiver. I want to see what that is.
Man, well, I'm going to tell you this. It's not a lot of teams who have superstar wide receivers that have won the Super Bowl over the last few years. It's a lot of teams, but and it's the Patriots. The Patriots won so many to where that's how people can start throwing that out because they won so many Super Bowls. It was never looked upon like they won with the superstar wide receiver, but they damn sure had a superstar tight end.
Look, let me ask you
this.
They
damn sure had one of the best tight ends ever played. Top 3 easily.
I pay Kyle Pitts because he's more like a receiver. But check this out. Imagine
hold on. You'd rather pay Kyle Pitts than Drake London?
Let me finish with my point. This is my point.
I'm just asking to make sure that's what I heard.
This is my point. Okay, first off, if you take that money that you give in Drake London and you invest it on the offensive line, give your quarterback some protection to throw the ball to a lesser A-list, B-list receiver, it's gonna work. And then you pay that money to the tight end. Like, tight end ain't gonna get $100 million most of the time. You know what I mean? So you got a tight end that can catch, that can play like a receiver in Kyle Pitts. You got that, then you have B-list receivers that can catch the ball. You give your quarterback some time. That makes up for the $100 million, in my opinion.
Man, so the Tampa Bay Bucks won with a superstar wide receiver.
I ain't say superstar. I said $100 million.
I mean, the position hadn't gotten to that point, but at the time, no matter where it was, the cap wasn't the same it is now. So whatever Mike Evans cost against the cap was still pretty high compared to what Drake London would cost against the cap. So there have been teams that still have won. So I get your theory. I'm not sitting here crapping on your theory. I'm just saying we have to also look at there have been teams that have been successful, and I mean. Ian Cunningham said it. And if I'm going by Ian Cunningham's word, then he said draft, develop, retain.
I love it.
They better do that with Drake London.
Listen, bro. I want us to keep all our players. I really do. Like, I want to see us keep everybody. I want to see us keep Bijan, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Michael Penix, all the players, man. I want all the players to be kept and be good and get their money. But history tells us that I don't want to speak on something I don't know 100% for sure, but I'm gonna look.
Well, you say history shows that $100 million. I mean, history shows it's tough to win with $100 million quarterback.
They got a point, but I think.
But if we go by history recently,
but most of the quarterbacks that have won, Patrick Mahomes, is he $100 million?
Not at the time when they won like they first two.
But what about the last ones?
Yeah, they did.
Okay,
But what I'm saying, we can make history go how we want it to go. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of quarterbacks.
I think quarterback is the most important position.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not. My point is we can make that statement or make that fit however we want it to fit. There's someone out there that can do the numbers and do history to say paying a quarterback a big deal ruins your team. And then there are people out there who can say paying a wide receiver. You can pick any position just about, and you can do the numbers and go through and find a way to say you can
win a Super Bowl with a quarterback. You can't win a Super. I mean, you can't win a Super Bowl without a quarterback, but you can win a Super Bowl without a receiver. You can. As a matter of fact, the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. I'm not saying the guy got them there, but he wasn't a factor in the Super Bowl. The one that just got $100 million for the Seahawks.
This dude was arguably the best wide receiver in football this year.
In the Super Bowl.
But you don't get there without the other games.
Facts.
So why are we talking about
But I said that before that. I'm just saying.
But I'm asking, why would you even say that when the other games lead there?
All I'm saying is that you don't need to have the dominant receiver to win a Super Bowl. You need a quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
I disagree with that, though. I mean, you got the Puka and the Cools. You got all the,
That's what I just said.
Huh?
I just said that's what I was talking about. Napuka, they play for Seahawks, right?
No, you're talking about.
He played for the Rams. I got you.
In Jigba.
Yeah, the names, man.
But
can you say
and all of these
two of the best receivers' names?
And all of them are $100 million guys.
I mean, but the Rams ain't win with him.
What you mean?
They didn't go to the Super Bowl with him. They didn't win a Super Bowl with him.
Who?
Puka?
No.
They didn't win with Puka. They had Cooper Kupp and they had Robert. What was his name? Robert.
Kupp. Well,
but Kupp wasn't making $100 million at the time.
No receivers were getting paid at the time.
I know.
None were getting paid at the time.
I don't know.
Well, we'll see, man.
Hey,
The Falcons working, and yes, Ryan with the Birdcage LLC said, you know what I'm saying, like they're gonna have to figure out what to do. He said Ian isn't keeping everybody. There's no loyalty with him. Period. He has gotten rid of great players. So we'll see what they do with Drake and what they don't do with Drake. I'm inclined to believe they're gonna get a deal done with Drake London.
I mean, like you said, what he said. Look, if we do, I'll be happy. But maybe we make an anomaly.
Let me ask you this. You said we talked about Knicks. We talking about Falcons now, but back to your talking about the Knicks. And I'm still on the Falcons, but I just want to bring this up. When you talked about Brunson, and you separated him from the other players because you said Brunson had that what in him.
The dog. Drake London got that dog.
And when you talk about the Falcons and who brings that one of the players, he's not the only one. But we talk about one of the ones who brings that, and we outwardly see it, like it's there for you to see not only in the way he carries himself, but his play on the field.
But Trey, listen, we've always been wide receiver rich. We had that with one of the best receivers to ever play it in the game, Julio Jones. We couldn't get it done.
But that's not what lost us. That's not what didn't get it done.
I know.
It actually helped us get though.
I agree. Look,
and Roddy being on the team helped us get there.
Look. I love Drake London. I don't want to lose him. I just don't believe teams can win with a $100 million receiver because it takes away from the rest of the team to address areas that you need.
AJ Brown, we just saw AJ Brown was getting paid $96 million, and the
quarterback wasn't really. I don't know. Was Hurt getting paid like that?
No, he ain't got the big contract yet.
I think that's why. But I guarantee you, AJ Brown probably go to the.
We don't have a quarterback that's getting paid.
I believe. Yeah, exactly. I believe AJ Brown goes to the Patriots.
That's fine, but we don't have a quarterback that's getting paid like that yet.
Hey, go back to Doobie DC's comment earlier. He said something up a little bit. Right there. So this is interesting, and I talked about this. Trade Bates now and get as much as we can. That's the only one I really like, but business wise, it makes sense. What you think about trading Jesse Bates?
Jesse Bates, man. I just don't think you get better by getting rid of players who you bring them in and they've done exactly what you bring them in to do. I get what he's saying. I don't think you get better by doing that.
I like the idea because of what we drafted. We drafted two amazing defensive backs with Xavier and the kid that got hurt. I can't think of his name.
But both of them weren't there to play Jesse's position.
I mean, they were there to
Billy Bowman was brought in to be exactly what he was, and that's a nickel.
Yeah.
So you still got to fill that position. And Jesse Bates does a lot on the field for the Atlanta Falcons.
But did he do that this year?
Past year? We talked to John Abraham, and then D-Led backed it up when he talked about Jesse Bates, and they talked about this year he was having to coach up the young guys, so he didn't take as many chances as he did prior years to make those big plays that we used to seeing him make.
Right.
That he was making sure he had them in place and not got going off script because he had to make sure they were protected because they had the young guys. Now, John Abraham said that and D-Led.
I forgot about that. You right.
Man, shout out, man. That was something great that happened that we hadn't even really talked about. During the 404 parade, man, we got a phone call. That was to me a very important phone call for the show, and we haven't really even discussed it.
Oh yeah, shouts out to D-Led, man. Go ahead and tell him what D-Led called and told us, man.
Yeah, man. So D. Orlando Ledbetter said as he continues this journey of retirement away from the AJC, he's still gonna be reporting. He's still gonna be talking about sports and Atlanta sports.
Yeah,
he has his own website coming. He has his own content coming, but he also gave us his word that he will be joining the Waterboy Show during football season, coming on periodically to sit with us and talk Atlanta Falcons football and talk NFL football.
And we recently had a guest. I forgot who it was, Doug.
George Foster.
Yeah, Foster said he's going to come be a part of it. Mm-hmm. And it was someone else. We'll see.
Yeah, but speaking of George Foster, then we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. So George Foster played for the Bulldogs. O-lineman, man, beast, made it to the league. Shout out to Big George.
Number 20 overall, first round pick.
Yep. Shout out to Big George for coming down and interviewing with us. So over the weekend, we had one of the great wide receivers of all time, Steve Smith Sr., speaking about the Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah.
And he said that he thought it was downright pathetic the way that the Georgia Bulldogs used their wide receivers, and said they did not set their wide receivers up for success to get drafted. Like it almost hurt their draft stock because Zachariah Branch, on 1% of his routes, he ran a post route, a comeback, and it was a corner route. A post, corner, and comeback on 1% of his routes. Mm-hmm. He was only giving those routes on 1% of the time. And he really bashed the Georgia Bulldogs, really bashed the entire program on the way he was used offensively. So how do you feel about our wide receivers usage at the Georgia Bulldog? And do you feel like Zachariah Branch and some of the wide receivers have been done a little bit of a disservice by the offensive game plan for our wide receivers at UGA?
I think Steve Smith hating he want to get Georgia off they block. I don't know. I got to go see what he's talking about. I'm not going to go by his word. Because I'm pretty sure Kirby smart enough to get his receivers drafted in good draft position. So I don't know. He made a good point what he said. He opened some eyes, and hopefully, if that is true, Kirby and Bobo corrects that.
Man, look, I'm gonna say this. I don't think he hating. Like Steve Smith, like in this, you gotta have like strong.
Man, he's a Carolina Panther, man. He's a hater.
No, I mean I watch some of his content. He don't really.
I don't watch his content. I ain't really seen it.
Yeah, he don't really. I mean, he's had some strong opinions about the Falcons in the past. Like he was heavy on the Desmond Ridder is not that guy. The Falcons are wasting their time. And Desmond Ridder, he was heavy from the time they drafted Desmond Ridder. He was like, y'all gonna see, and Falcon fans were in the comments, boy, going crazy. But he was heavy on that. I think he's just breaking down what he sees. Have I gone and broken down no, I have not done the film study. But if that's all that Zachariah Branch was able to do, then I'm not even going to get into what it did to his draft stock. I'm going to get into some of the limitations it may have put on the Georgia Bulldog offense. Like, just think about, like, how talented of a player he is. So if there's more food left on the plate or meat on the bone that they left offensively with Zachariah Branch and some of his usage, that he wasn't being used the way that he should have to his strengths, I mean, that definitely hurt the Georgia Bulldogs.
You got to look at the circumstances, man. You got to look at the circumstances. It's who's playing quarterback, first off foremost.
He bashed Gunner, too.
So you got to look at that. And then you got to look at Zachariah Branch came from USC, correct? He came from, so like, he transferred in. You gotta learn this. You gotta give all that into play. Now, the history with the receivers from Georgia, I don't know about that. We've had some beasts. We got one now that's currently playing for the Cowboys, Pinkins. You know, we have some good tight ends. We tight end university. So we have putting guys that can catch the ball in the NFL in good draft positions. Now, Branch, I mean, you had Gunnar Stockton. They didn't let him open up. They didn't open up for him. They played him safe with him. He's a running quarterback. And then you saw some chances when they had to let him go where he came through and completed key passes. But we'll see this year. I think Gunner's they're gonna open up the playbook for him more. We'll see.
I think Georgia entirely is a run first team.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
If you look at all the running backs, like you say, the tight ends, like those are our positions. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of strong weapons at every position. That's part of the problem too. Like it's only one ball that can be thrown.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but they've tried to go pass heavy sometimes, and if you're limiting one of your best players, your best offensive player, arguably, on the team last year. I mean, I'm not even tripping off of what
he produced though.
I'm not. Yeah, he still made plays. So, so what he's saying is just think what he could have done if he wasn't limited. That's what he's saying. Okay. Look at what he did with limitations. Just think about if you would have taken the leash off of him. And I'm not even tripping off his draft status or his draft stock. I'm not tripping on that because I believe they gonna find you, and I believe if you that guy, they gonna come and get you where they need to get you, and I believe he's one of those guys, and I believe they're gonna get him. Now, Steve Smith saying he should be a top 10, top 20 pick, I don't know, but I believe Zachariah Branch will still get drafted in a really good position to a good team and put in a good position. I just think if he's being limited, it's hurting the Georgia Bulldogs.
But is it limitations, or again, is it you got to share the ball with so many other great players? There's a bunch of 5-4 stars out there.
Like, but I'm saying, but that don't have nothing to do with the routes that these guys running, though.
Look at McConkey. Look at Brock. They ate, and again, it's even when you going back to George Pickens for real.
He was severely like that. This is what I want to say.
He the reason he didn't stay on the field. So, it's a lot of other issues.
I will say this. I'm going to address two comments. Danny for Johnson says Pickens was severely underused. And when I was saying his name, I thought about that. It's like a lot of our receivers, we really didn't get their full capacity because like Doug's saying, like we're a run-first team, and we had some beast at running backs with all these receivers, even this year. And then I want to address Birdcage. I want to address Ryan. And I didn't know this. Click that so people can see that the Birdcage about the right there. All right, he says, folks also forgot Branch was trained by his great uncle Cliff Branch. I think Cliff Branch played for the Raiders. I'm not for sure. I can't remember. But he's NFL Hall of Famer, 3-time Super Bowl champ who trained him. His abilities isn't the issue. Gunner is the problem, period. That's dope. That that shows you what he's gonna do in the NFL. I really believe in the bloodline.
Yeah, definitely. I just want to see. Like, if there's more, like I said, the quote-unquote saying is if there's more meat left on the bone for the Georgia offense, I want to see them go and get it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, click up. Let me click up Danny for Johnson. I want to give Steve Smith. All right, Danny for Johnson. All right, he got a point here. It says Steve Smith right on with this one. He hate the Falcons, but he ain't got no reason to hate the Dogs.
And we'll read one more comment from Doobie DC, and then we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Go. He said something about Steve Smith right there. Yeah, he said Steve Smith was one of my favorite receivers coming out of the draft his year, and I still like him as a Panther. He was just a dog on the field. Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. He had that dog in him for sure.
Hey, man, so look, man, it's time to get on up out of here. We appreciate everybody for sticking with us, for rocking with us. Thank you for coming back to the Waterboy Show. Yeah. Like we say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you were right here with us. And, man, we'll be back real soon, man. Anything you want to say as we get ready to close this out, Be Rich?
Yeah, man. Hey, shouts out to the team, man. Mario, Doug, you, Aaron. And just it feels good where we're going, y'all. Just remember, y'all that are here, we do lives every Monday at 11. Please support it. Please comment. Please like. That's so important to us. Like, it's free. It don't cost you nothing. Please do that. That helps our YouTube page, our Instagram, our Twitter, everything. Just please help us with that.
Yep. Something you want to say?
Before we get out, Trey, I just got one. I'm going to put this comment up real quick. Still, I might just drop this in.
Okay. All right. Say it's on the way. Still might say it's on the way. Gonna bring the tequila down.
And the bottle need to be sealed. For sure.
Yeah. Tell them send 2. 'Cause I want to take one home to the missus. You know what I'm saying? Tell them send 2. One to keep at the show, and be rich or have that one, and then we'll take another one to the crib. But look, man, like we always say, the Waterboy Show, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. On behalf of myself, Trae, we got my partner, my brother, B Rich. We got Super Mario and Doug, man. Shout out to Staring Aaron. Shout out to Stiller Mike. Shout out to T and Terry, man, and the entire team, man. The Waterboy Show, we are out.
Staring Aaron, kill the camera.